Morse, national champion, car number 1, starts position number 1.
We're ready to go green 4.
The New South Wales title, up the main straightaway. And Tim Morse leads through turn number 1, but on the outside is the man who's challenged him all night, Snedden. Slipping in there into the competition down the back straight away is Liz Moore's Mark Robertson. We've got the heavy hitters out in front. 1 lap down, 30 to go. Morse the leader. Running second is Mark Robertson. Third is Snedden in car number 99. And a spin in the top turn. Around out of harm's way continues on.
How lucky is that? But the poor rest of the guys that are behind him, that has just penalised everyone else because they've all had to get off the gas.
Was it Millthorpe?
Yes, it was.
Okay, the race continues. We've got 2 laps completed, and we just had a bang into the tail of Tony Snedden as he's challenged on the inside. That was heavy contact, and now he's been taken right off and over the track as we have a spin in turn number 1. Morse manages to avoid it.
So yellow light out this time round.
Ray Kalach is an impressive runner too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sitting up there in 4th. Here we go. Still 28 left in this one. To turn number 1. Mark Robertson adopting the high line as they go down the back straight. Step, slips out, and in the main straight, it's the 59 car again.
All right, let's watch. Snedden, see if he gets a better start this time round. He's sitting back there in 3rd spot. Robinson sitting there in 2nd spot. He's got a good start onto the back of Morse. But Morse has certainly got the drive coming out of 2. Have a look at Ray Claridge. He's trying to get by Snedden. He has done that. He's up to 3rd spot on the bottom side of the racetrack. Claridge has got that car working well. We spoke about Stuart Hearn. He is now up to 5th spot. He has got this car working well on the top side. That's where he's sitting the car in turns 1 and 2. Ducks back down onto the driving part of the racetrack. He's going to try and go around the top side of Snedden in 3 and 4. That's Hearn in the white car with the fluoro orange chassis. Stuart Hearn is up to 4th spot.
Spin.
Yellow light is on.
Turn 2.
Still a massive 27 laps.
Cross the wire. Morse goes straight back into comfortable position. Challenge coming on the inside, but at this stage, Mark Robertson hanging on to that 2nd spot by riding the high road.
So let's watch. Oh, Robinson lifts the big wheels coming out of turn 4. Look at Ray Claridge. He's got this car working so well on the bottom side of the racetrack. You can throw a blanket over the top 3 cars, or the top 4 cars, I should say, apart from Tim Morse. The guys are battling for 2nd spot. You've got Claridge, you've got Robinson, you've got Snedden, and you've got Hearn. They're the 4 top guys at the moment. The top guy at the moment, obviously, is Timmy Morse. Yellow light is going to come on, car 76.
What a pity. That's the 3rd time.
And major contact up in turns 1 and 2 as well.
How close is Robinson?
Some man called Tim Morse stands on the gas a bit earlier. Look at Robinson. Jumps down into the bottom side of the racetrack to try and get underneath Morse. Morse has got the momentum down the back straight. Claridge still on the bottom side. He's going to try and get in underneath Robinson. He's not going to get the job done. Snedden is going to have a crack at Claridge for 3rd spot. But our race leader, Timmy Morse, out of Warrnambool.
Hearn really getting into the rhythm of it now. Overcooks it going through turn number 2 and loses ground. You can't take anything away from Morse. He's driving a very well-timed race. He's now got a bit of breathing space over his nemesis or his main rival tonight, Mark Robertson. They go into the back straight. There's about 40 metres in it.
Steve, very interesting to note, Morse on that last lap into turns 1 and 2 went to the bottom side of the racetrack to see how the car was going to handle. He's gone back up to the cushion this time, slides up and bangs that right rear against the cushion in turns 1 and 2.
Now they've suddenly all decided the top half doesn't to go high in turns 1 and 2. And that's making life difficult for Hearn because he wanted to be the only one using that space. Oh, not again.
Car 51.
Whoops, some having to take, Tony Snedden. They say cream rises to the top, but it's true. Tim Morse, Mark Robinson, Stuart Hearn, they've been at the top of this business for 10 years. Now we know why. Tony Snedden's not wanting either. Off we go. Snedden has a look on the outside of Claridge. on the inside as we go to the back straight away. Mark Robinson grabs the lead for the first time tonight with 22 laps to go. Now it's Morse has to do the chasing. Claridge is down low. Snedden's back there in fourth. The race is on for young and old. Red lights are on. Who have we got upside down?
I think it's Tony Moore in car 39.
Oh, as you were saying, just when the race settled down. Out in front once again is Tim Morse, but we know now that Mark Robinson has the capacity to challenge. Will he do it again as we get ready for the restart? 22 to go for the state title. Off we go to turn number 1 to the outside. This time goes Robinson. Drives it hard into the back straight, loses traction as we go, and he's now lost second spot to Claridge as they go through the top turn. And here comes Hearn on the outside, and Snedden taken up. And we've got a new shape as we go to, contact as we went through the top turn between Hearn and Claridge. Now into the back straight away, and this one is wide open. Look at the challenge for the lead as well. Off the top turn, it's still Tim Morse, but Mark Robinson making life difficult.
Stuart Hearn has certainly got the fastest car out on the racetrack at the moment. He's on the top side. He's got the car working, whereas Robinson sitting there in second spot gets in underneath Tim Morse. Morse is really using the throttle in this car at the moment. Oh, Robinson lifts the wheels up, coming out of turn 4, hits the bush. The cushions on the inside of the racetrack. Morse has decided to go back up to the top side of the racetrack with 19 laps remaining.
Hearn going as strong as you like in third place over the, well and truly over the cushion. And now he's still there in third. And they're starting to look a little vulnerable as Tim Morse in the TMI Industries entry goes down the back straight. 62 gets into trouble, out of trouble, and keeps going. Now into the main straight. And look at this coming from the clouds. Some of these cars. Hearn is giving us a race and a half, and it's Morse sitting there in front, but will there be anyone to challenge him?
Morse has probably done the right thing and gone to the top side. He's had to jump on the anchors in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Gets the power back down, hangs on to the lead. Robinson's still there in second spot. Stuart Hearn still running the top side, and he's really reeling these two guys in. He's still got a fair way to catch him though. As I was saying, Morse has probably done the right thing and gone to the top side of the racetrack. The car wasn't working as well on the bottom, but remember what he said, that cushion is getting very, very large, and it's hard to consistently hit it. Robinson fights back on the bottom side of the racetrack with 15 laps to go. Down the back straight, Robinson into 3 and 4 on the bottom side, Morse on the top side. Exit turn 4, Morse hangs on to the lead. Robinson's got a fast car coming out of turn 4. Into 1 and 2 once again. Morse is on the top side, Robinson's on the bottom. We have a lap car in front of him. We have a new race leader in Robinson. Robinson's on the bottom. He's got the lap car in front of him on the bottom. Morse is still on the top. Morse comes out of turn 4. The lap car has helped now Robinson. Robinson into the lead into 1 and 2. Morse fights back on the outside in 1 and 2. Mark Robinson is our new race leader. He has never won the New South Wales V8 Dirt Modified title. He told us that at the start of the night, and he's looking the goods here at the moment with 13 to go.
Herb, as they go to turn number 1, Morse has now got himself a little bit confused. As he said during the break in racing, he wasn't positive whether to run high or low, and that doubt seems to be now causing him some problems. As he comes back to the main straight away, the race leader, Mark Robinson, threading the traffic very well and looking very strong.
So Robinson, he's in the lap traffic, nice and easy, just keeping the car smooth. Morse, can he get past Murray Aiken in car 16? Hearn sitting back there in third spot. Can we go back to Ray Claridge? I think it would be in fourth. Guys are really spread out over the racetrack. Morse has got 2 lap cars in between him and Robinson. Robinson is our leader. He goes by. Yellow light is on. Yellow light is on.
Transponder gives us Robinson, Morse, Hearn, Foy.
That is disappointing, Steve Raymond.
Well, I'm told that had been for several laps.
Yeah, it's got to be over about 3 or 4 laps, and that is bad luck for Hearn.
Now, can Mark Robinson go on with this one in the Valvoline Eagle 1? He has Tim Morse behind him. Is Morse going to be strong coming from second to first as opposed to holding the lead? They run down the back chute. Number 9 is in front, again going to the high line. He's going to run it hard and determined fashion in Australia 1 across the wire. 9 laps to go. all hitting the inside. Ripple strips was number one. That's cost him some time. So at this stage, Mark Robinson comes to the main straight, 8 to go, and starting to look very comfortable.
He is. Tim Morse is really trying to get the car to work on the bottom side of the racetrack, and it's not working. He's hit the bumps about in one lap, both ends of the racetrack. So Mark Robinson doing it comfortably out in front at the moment. Morse has to jump on the anchors real hard going into turns 3 and 4. But our race leader, Robinson's got 7 laps remaining in car 9. Morse sitting back there in second spot.
Boy in the wars as they go into the back straight away with the Victorian 19 of Stephen Milthorpe. Those two are really arguing over what could be.
Oh, Snedden!
Snedden's gone.
Snedden!
Stood up on its nose. Came down on all four. Someone comes in late. Mark Robinson to lead away in his Eagle 1, and Tim Morse in second, the reigning national champion. Off we go. Car 19 from Victoria sits in third. That's Stephen Milthorpe. 7 laps to go to determine the 2006 New South Wales V8 Dirt Modified champion.
All right, let's have a look at Robinson and Morse. Robinson sticking to the bottom side, Morse sticking to the bottom side as well. Milthorpe staying to the bottom as well. All cars, oh no, car 41 of Low has lost the left rear tyre.
I thought he'd lost the whole
wheel.
Undercarriage.
He's lost a lot. Don't worry about that. I wonder if it's stripped it straight off the axle or not.
We're 6 laps away from a checkered flag. Mark Robinson in front. Tim Morse in second. Through the first corner. The whole field is now running low line through 1 and 2. Let's see how adventurous they are at the top turn. Picking the apex, again staying down low. Is that Claridge who's trying the high line? Yes, it is. He's in fourth. Nothing to lose if he can get on the inside or outside of the Victorian in car number 19. Only 5 laps to go. Make it 4 this time around. Will Mark Robinson be the New South Wales champion for 2006? Trouble in the top turn. They get out of it okay, that's good.
Boyd Hobson that was. The way Robinson car is handling on the racetrack, you'd almost assume that he might hang on. 3 to go this time round for Robinson. Morse, he's going to be under pressure from Milthorpe the way he's going at the moment. So our race leader,
Look
Robinson.
how Robinson has moved out. Uh-oh, slower car coming back onto the track, stays out of harm's way, 2 to go. And now there's about 140 metres in it. That's the gap between first and second. First, Mark Robinson, second, national champion, Tim Morse.
Robinson comes round to get the white flashing lights. The New South Wales V8 Dirt Modified title is in one hand. Down the back straight he goes. 2 Victorian cars drift off back to the pits. Mark Robinson exits turn 4 to take out his first V8 Dirt Modified title, and he is happy. Tim Morse is home in second spot. Then we go back to Milthorpe in car 19, home in third. Ray Claridge fourth. Oh. Robinson will be very, very happy. Got the arm out. Look at the first man to go up and congratulate him, Tim Morse, our current Australian champion.
Good to see.
True sportsmanship.
And Stephen Milthorpe, surprising and impressing many in his Twin City Truck Centre Victoria number 19 car, coming in for a very, very praiseworthy third. So Robinson, Morse, Milthorpe, Claridge, Foy, that's the order they crossed.